A big hello and a warm welcome to all of you amazing and beautiful people out there. Welcome back to my channel, and it's time for a downloaded message for the collective. It's time for a channeling, so let's get started. Okay, so I have picked out some very interesting cards, and first card that I was given was unlimited drama. And it's crazy because in the same I've received drama is inside, not outside. Okay. And conscientiousness is one more word that I've been given, which means the quality of wishing to do one's work or duty well and thoroughly. I've also been given karma returns, another one. So karma returns, drama is inside, not outside. Unlimited drama has also been given to me. And then in the Kipper's cards, I have some interesting cards. I've been shown a mature man, a false person, a healed inner child, and a mature woman. And mature man and mature woman have appeared in the same reading. And it is definitely a mirrored channeling. And I'll explain everything to you because the main message was already given to me. I've been shown that somebody actually thought that you are the person who's the drama creator. You are the person who has all of the, attention-seeking behavior. So many a times it happens that due to lack of knowledge or bad programming, a lot of people do not know who is the drama creator. And today I was reading something on narcissism, and then I ended up writing my own write-up on it. And I would like to share it because I feel strongly that it's connected to this download. A lot of people feel that narcissistic people, they don't understand narcissism, so they feel that narcissistic people are the ones who are doomed to be alone. And it's not correct. Narcissistic people, in fact, are very charming. They know how to attract people, and they know how to, make people like them. It's not long lasting. It is, for a short while. And that's why they have no qualms in contacting past lovers. The very reason why Twinflame Ascension Journey talks about an ongoing phase of runner-chaser dynamic is purely because if you are in relationship with a narcissistic person, they will come back. The long separation is not really for you. It is actually for them. So that they can understand. In Hindi we say, to know aate dal ka bhav kya hai, which means you go to the market, you buy some pulses, you pay for some bills, and you'll get to know the cost of living and how much hard work is required. So narcissistic people usually don't like to work very hard. Usually they always find other people who are going to take care of them. So God is trying to teach you to be so independent that you don't need these narcissistic people. And if the narcissistic people, after spending time in the whole world, obviously they are smart, they are charming, they know what to say and what not to say, they will find someone, they will attract someone. Or they will keep contacting past lovers. Even when they were with you, trust me, they were talking to other people also. That's how they are, that's their nature. So them coming back to you is not a big deal. The reason why they don't contact someone for a long time is because they are scared of that person, number one. And number two, the door is shut on them. Or you, after going through multiple times of running and chasing, they're coming and going, you also develop a thick skin and you start demanding them. You start telling them that, look, if you're not going to fulfill your commitment and you're not going to do what you're supposed to do, then I'm not going to accept you back. So they say, okay, fine, don't accept me back, I'll find someone else. That's how they operate. Now, I don't want too much negativity or focus also to be around the narcissism debate right now, because without knowing, the narcissistic people help the empaths. Because once you heal from the narcissistic abuse, you will become a rock solid person. You will become so independent. Hundreds of narcissistic people can come on your path, but they will behave in front of you. They may not behave with other people, but with you, they will know how to behave because they don't want to mess around with you. Plus, they always follow those who are really amazing. They always do that. It's not a big deal. So, it's a good thing that you are in a relationship with narcissistic person who kept blaming you. You were in the past. They kept blaming you that, hey, you are the drama creator in my life. My life was going very nice. I was very happy without you. Before meeting you, everything was great, which is biggest bullshit. Because narcissistic people are never happy. They never stop complaining. They never stop blaming. The whole world is narcissistic. Technically, if you see, we live in the most narcissistic generation of all times. It is a societal flaw. It is a result of whatever happened in the dark ages to this world. Everybody is so selfish. It is no longer a children's oriented society. So where is narcissism actually flowing from? It is flowing from your adults. If a child has spent 25-30 years living with a narcissistic parent, a mother or a father, or both, and they have taken care of them, they've been nice to them, even though they are not the favorite child, even though the proxy siblings are favorite children, or even though it is the proxy children who enjoy a lot more than you. But after a while, when you figure things out, you're not going to let them impact you. And narcissistic people don't like that. At least for a while, they don't like that. They will do everything to pull you down, everything to bring you down. They'll make you look like the worst person on this planet, and they will make everyone go against you. That much caliber they have. But if you learn to handle the narcissistic people, if you don't get affected by their drama, if you don't get affected by their existence in your life, and you can have a harmonious relationship even with the narcissistic people, they start respecting you, they will not mess with you, they will not trouble you. They will be the ones praising you because you proved your mettle with time. Time is the factor that will show the narcissistic people to not mess with you. So when those people start healing, and that's why everybody in the twin flame journey has to go through separation, because during that time, they have to first heal the relationships with other narcissistic people or others who have troubled them or not understood them or misunderstood them, because they are being misunderstood since a long time. Since childhood they are being misunderstood. It's not a new thing. But when the Kundalini awakening happens, when the mother Kundalini shows her grace on her children, on all of us, when she no longer can see us suffer, she will take control of your life. And then you will become a better person, a more independent person. So as per this channeling, I was given the message, whosoever I'm channeling, you were blamed a lot by a lot of people, but this narcissistic partner you had, it could have been a boyfriend, a partner, or anyone. They went away from you, they left you, they blamed you, they broke your soul down for a while. Only for a while they could do that. But then you became a mature woman. And because of you, because you healed your inner child is healed and happy, and this false person is revealed. Who is the actual false person? They kept saying, you are bad, you are bad, you are bad, you are the attention seeker, you're the one who's causing problem in my life. Oh, if you were not around me, I would be so happy. Blah, blah, blah. I love you so much. You don't love me. What have you done for me, So when you leave them alone, or when they only become a little bit over smart and they think that, they'll find someone else, they meet a false person. This false person has to meet another false person. Only then they will understand what really a false person is like. Because everybody is not going to take their bullshit. And it is also time for karma. So karma returns. In Mahabharata there is a story of Krishna and Shishupal. And Shishupal is this person who's really disrespectful towards Krishna. But the mother of Shishupal had taken like a promise from Krishna that you will forgive him for 100 mistakes. His 100 mistakes you will forgive, and then you can do whatever. You can punish this person. So for those who want to know the story, Shishupal was the king of Chedi kingdom, and he was an antagonist in the Mahabharata. And he was the son of King Damaghosh and Shrutashubha, the sister of the sister of Vasudev and Kunti, as well as the cousin of Nanda. So he was basically related to Shri Krishna, and he was Krishna's cousin. Now Krishna is an avatar of Vishnu, an avatar of Vishnu. The great coronation ceremony of Yudhishthir was going on, And over there, this Shishupal started abusing Shri Krishna. He started saying a lot of ill words and a lot of misbehavior was displayed by him. But because he had, those 100 mistakes should be forgiven boon. Oh my God, the conch shell is being played in the background. What an auspicious timing. So he kept abusing Shri Krishna, went on and on and on and on and on, said a lot of mean, nasty things. But after he was done with the 100 mistakes, at 101, finally, Shri Krishna, with his Sudarshan Chakra, cut his head off. So it is said that sometimes you have to patiently listen to people, sometimes you have to let them play out all of their mistakes and all of their bad behavior. Here, karma will do everything, because for all the things that we cannot do, karma is going to do the dirty job, and karma will punish all of those people. And so many times karmics are actually a result of bad karma. In a way, it is good for that person because they are reaping their mistakes and they are reaping their bad behavior and learning something from it. When they come back to you, they are supposed to come back clean, and they should be scared, They should also be fearful that next time if I hurt a pure-hearted person, a pure soul, this is what's going to happen to me. So they don't go through little bit of arguments and fights. They go through a real-time lesson. They go through a lot of bullshit scenarios, and they feel that, oh my God, every time they go through something bad, they think about you. They think in their heads that it's all a result of my wrongdoing. The way I hurt this person, I'm getting the curses back. I'm getting cursed, even if the person has not really cursed me directly. They were nice to me, but I'm getting it back because of my bad behavior. They learn it. They learn it with practical experience. So it is important, that these narcissistic people meet you, because then all of you put together are going to heal the upcoming generation. In some cases, they do that. In some cases, they never learn, but at least you learn. So somebody is going to benefit from their bad behavior. Now you have also become a person who's showing the pathway to people in despair. Okay. Now this generation that is born now, which is full of so many empathetic people and awakening people, these people are here on this planet to teach others to be empathetic. Of course, that's the number one thing to do. Couple of more cards that came in with this channeling is that you are respected a lot in the outside world, not so much at home or in personal space. So this is also happening because of narcissism, and you don't do things to impress people, you just follow your heart. Okay, so this is again happening because of narcissistic upbringing, which is like pretty common these days. If you notice, parents don't ask children what they want to study, or they don't observe their hobbies or their likes and dislikes, but they just send them to schools, be it a private school or convent school or just somewhere, so that in the society the image is nice. People look at the parents like, okay, they're rich people, or they can afford to send their children in fancy schools. This is the type of society we are in. Earlier, children used to get educated and they would be sent to gurukuls and to indigenous schools so that they could learn skills and they could learn how to grow their own food and be a better person. Nowadays, it's more about which college, like what is the stamp, what's the validation that they're getting, what's written on the paper degree. The paper matters more than a holistic approach towards education. And this is the biggest example of living in a narcissistic society. Now, I have been given some cards which says, like the advice cards, which says surrender fully to source. Second, अपने पैरों पे खड़ा होना, स्वावलंबी होना, आत्मनिर्भर बनना, independent, become independent. Now this is a very important card. If you want to survive in the narcissistic world and not get affected, not get impacted by them, then this is one of the key things to learn, is to become independent, emotionally, mentally, physically and financially. Release your fears. And it says something very interesting, that ball is always in your court. It all depends on how you perceive things. So ball is always in your court. Even if, say, you were dating a narcissistic person, you were in love with someone like that, and this person left you, and this person maybe stalks you on and off, or they contacted you, even if they contact you once, say there's a big separation, before the big separation they contacted you, they tried to talk to you, but you sort of gave them some conditions, or you said that I will not accept things the way they are going, you need to change, and that's it. They were like, I don't want to be with this person anymore. They found someone else and they hooked up with that person and they settled down, because they felt that, with you there's too much work, too much effort has to be made in order to be with you. Now even that one contact they make is more than enough to show you that they're not a loyal person. And say after 3 years or 4 years of inner work, you stop waiting for them and they come back to you. Even if they come back to you while being with someone else, that itself proves that they are disloyal. And if they are disloyal to someone else who they left you for, and now they're coming back to you, talking to you, trying to make things work out with you, or just generally, they stalked you, they checked you out, they found out that you're very successful, you're very happy, you're doing great in life, and you're really literally the person they regret leaving because their life has not been so nice. And it's their problem. It is not your problem or anybody else's problem. A person who has a nature of cribbing, it's a narcissistic trait. They will always be unhappy, they'll always crib. Even if a beautiful, godly, divine being is sitting next to them. And of course, I can sense looking at the cards that you are a person who has got divinity in you. So if they do not see that in you, and later on, while being with someone, they communicate with you, they contact you, they want to be with you, they ain't loyal to anybody. Literally, they ain't loyal to anybody. So it could be very much possible that God is just sending them back to you to test you, to know if you have healed fully or not, or is there more scope for healing. I was also told, for those people I asked who are still not receiving any contact and they're very upset about it, which they should not be, it says hang in there, give it some time. So the other day someone was asking me after listening to a channeling that it's not happening to me, because there were a number of people who said that yes, it 100% resonates with me, I'm going through this. Some people were very sad and they were like, oh, I have not received any contact. That's because you are still in waiting energies. A person who's in waiting energies, they elongate, they prolong their separation phase. If you're going to wait for something, that means you don't have it. You're creating the energy that you don't have it. So just forget about these things. Trust me, just live your life. And please remember one thing, that getting to know narcissistic people or being with narcissistic people or having this abuse pattern eventually is a good thing for you if you learn how to heal it. In one of my therapy, which I call my most important therapy, 2 therapies I call most important. One is chakra alignment and one is releasing narcissistic abuse. Anybody who has taken narcissistic abuse, and if they've paid attention, because in some cases I've noticed as soon as they start doing the narcissistic abuse therapy, all of their own narcissism awakens in them, because they have it so deep rooted in them that either they are very much attached to a narcissistic parent and they don't want to accept it, or they themselves have a lot of narcissism. Because this is the problem with narcissism. They drop it everywhere. They give the seed to everyone. If a narcissistic parent takes care of a child, whether it's an enabled narcissist or their favorite one, which is the enabled one, or it is the ignored one, both of them will have certain narcissistic qualities. So we need to remove narcissism right in the root, and some people like to do that and some people don't. Those who drop their ego is death. After their ego death, when they, with their full feeling that yes, I want to fix it, I want to remove narcissism from my life, these are the people who benefit the most in therapies. So you yourself have to be very open for learning and for healing, because this is the only thing that stops people from living their life full throttle. Why? Because this is the only thing that has been in your life for last 20, 30, 40, 50 years. And because of this problem, or because of this energy, because of this template, that's a beautiful bird. Hello, birdie. Birdie's come to listen to channeling, I think. Because you have narcissistic abuse or narcissistic upbringing, you are going to attract narcissistic partners. It is a given. It is 100% given. And they'll call you all sorts of things. Like in this channeling, I was told that they told you that you are the drama creator of my life. But after going away from you, after discarding you, they met the real dramatic person and they found out that there are more dramatic people outside. But the drama is actually oozing out from them also in a big way. So they learn to work on themselves, and sometimes by doing this, showing them, actually not doing, by showing them that you can live without them and you can be very happy without them, you can be very successful without them, you teach the narcissistic people also to behave. They will look within because they suffer a lot without you. Trust me on this. If it's a genuine twin flame journey, if you are actually in the ascension journey, they suffer a lot and they remember every single thing you do, because nobody is going to play this runner chaser dynamic for that long. Nobody does that, and nobody is going to wait. Nobody is going to be like there for them. But yeah, once you get out of the waiting energies, once you start living your life, once you focus on your healing, that's when karma returns to them. And let me tell you, in that writer, people were saying, in the very beginning I mentioned that narcissistic people always live alone. That's not true. It's actually the empathetic people who have the courage to live alone, because living alone is actually a gift. Being lonely is the problem. And once you heal, then you attract more people like you, more independent people like you who are so happy. They are mission oriented, they are happy. They don't need any labels to be in a committed relationship, or they don't need something to be written on their foreheads. No, they don't need to wear a bracelet or a necklace around their neck. They just know that this is a temporary life. I'm here for some time. I'm here for a couple of years. And that's the case with everyone. And you can't take any baggage with you. You can't carry a single dollar or a single rupee with you. You cannot even take a pinch of salt with you. If that much understanding you have, thanks to inner work, because of inner work, then you will live a very happy life. And you will be so independent. You'll have everyone. You'll have narcissistic in your life. You'll have empathetic people in your life. It will not make any difference, because you don't care what they are doing. Your life does not depend on external stimuli anymore. You look within and you live from the energy that source is providing to you. And as per this channeling, this is what I am being shown. So believe that you have good luck on your side. Believe that you have good luck on your side. You have God on your side. So on this note, I'm going to close this channeling session. Thank you so much for being here with me. One love and peace out, and Jai Shri Ram.